And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera. We're looking south on 13th Street North. Sunshine is kind of bouncing off the lens there, so it looks a little cloudier than it is, but it's really quite sunny out there. 27 degrees is where we're at. That is our daytime high. We did get down to 8 degrees at 6 a.m. this morning. Our UV was at 5, which is in the moderate range. Our humidity has tampered down to 15%, so not a surprising. Fire bans are still in existence. Look at those warm temperatures in southern Alberta, above average values. Our value here should be right around the 20-degree mark for this time of year, so we're well above that, and we will be again tomorrow. Get down to more seasonal values as we head into the ensuing days after that. To the west of the Continental Divide, pretty warm temperatures as well. Jet stream has risen well to the north. We've got all this area of high pressure in the south that's going to be with us for another couple of days. We do have a low pressure center in northwestern BC that's causing heavy rainfall warnings for the northern coast of BC. That's going to be sliding down into southern Alberta by Sunday. As we said yesterday, Saturday could be a little bit damp the end of Saturday for areas like Red Deer and Calgary, but for us here in the extreme south, we're looking at Sunday as being our target day for picking up that precipitation. We see some bands of clouds that are trying to move across, but other than that, pretty quiet as far as weather conditions go here. Forecaster is indicating just that little strip of cloud cover pushing off the mountains as we get into Friday, but other than that, we're looking at that area of high pressure being the dominating factor, so very dry conditions and very sunny conditions for us for the next few days. 16 degrees in St. John's right now. Beautiful sun and cloud mix there. What a difference a few days make. They were in, storm surge warnings. They had tropical storm advisories, but that's all pulled out into the Atlantic. Very nice conditions through the Maritimes. Southern Quebec, very warm, but there is a heavy rainfall warning out for the central area of Quebec right now. Low pressure center with a cold front attached to it, bringing some precipitation there, creating right now some cloud cover in the Winnipeg area. 14 degrees, 17 and 19 Regina and Saskatoon, 22 in Edmonton, 23 in Kelowna, sun and cloud mix in Vancouver, sun and cloud mix in Whitehorse right now, and Yellowknife is expecting a few days of showers starting tomorrow and extending into much of the weekend. There is what it looks like in the latest updates. For the overnight forecast information, East Kootenay, you're looking at clear skies tonight, down to 5 degrees, 27 for a high tomorrow. Winds will be out of the southwest. Nice little breeze there to cool you off in the afternoon hours. Crow's Nest Pass, looking at clear skies tonight, 7 for a low, 25 for a high tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, lots of wind as well. In the afternoon, it'll be gusting to 70 kilometers per hour. Medicine Hat, clear skies overnight tonight, 12 for a low, sunny and 30 degrees tomorrow. Is it September? West winds at 30 kilometers per hour for you, and here in Lethbridge, we're not far behind. 28 for a high tomorrow after clear skies and a low of 5 tonight. Lots of sunshine tomorrow, and the winds will be back with us in the afternoon, gusting to 50 kilometers per hour. 5-day forecast popping up on your screen. We do start to cool down as we get into Saturday. 20 degrees, right spot on where we should be for this time of year. That'll be the coolest day in the 5-day forecast, and that's when that low pressure center from the northwestern area of BC lands in southern Alberta, giving us that shower activity. And then temperatures not too bad, getting back up to 23 degrees as we head into Tuesday. Now, Dory's story. This is our last installment where we take a look at the dedicated volunteers at the Interfaith Food Bank. Erin was working on her degree at the U of L, and part of her studies required her to work on a project for a not-for-profit group. That was the beginning of her Interfaith Food Bank connection.
It was supposed to be a 9-hour stint doing client intake over in the client intake area. And I liked it so well that I just kept on coming back and never really stopped volunteering.
She's moved on from her job as the Interfaith Volunteer Coordinator, but is back as a board member, which keeps her connected to the organization and clients.
We have clients that come back and say, thank you so much for helping me. This is how you've benefited my life and that of my family. It's very rewarding, and it's hard to think about stepping away from that for a moment.
Basically, our organization plain old wouldn't exist without the contributions from the people who come down to volunteer. We assign people to different departments, and they take ownership over their duties, and everyone really pitches in as part of the team to get it all done.
To those who work in client intake, to those who work in the sales store, to those who come in to build all the hampers, to all those who volunteer in any capacity. Your dedication, caring, and compassion for our community is something that cannot be measured.
Dory's story, sponsored by Langenberg Optical, voted best of the best for 2012.